Finally, the tone has come back. Wait a minute. Wait, the tone hasn't been here. What in the blue blazes? Where am I? Who show? Is it jabronis? The tone's been held up again. Anyway, let the tone tell you this. This is not the tone show. This isn't the hunt. What's going on here? But anyway, some jabroni's over here running his mouth, talking about he's got some grails. So the tone was like, the tone likes grails. So, myself included, I wanted to know what this guy had to show. And I'll go ahead and let you get a little taste of what he's got to show.
You know I got you. Yeah. One, break the wall. Break down the walls.
For those of you that forgot, YouTube is 90. And Y290 is here because the Grail is 90 right now, baby. What Your Grail is 90. I want to thank the Tone for bringing his enemy Y290 on because I know he's looking at it. I got one championship here, but I got my cover championship right here, Tone. And I know it hurts to look at it. And I know you want a shot at it, but it's not.
You keep ducking the tone. You keep ducking the tone, but the tone says this. I respect one thing that you do, son. And the only thing that I respect is you run a big game, but you back it up like the tone.
Hey, and I respect that, the Tone. And the cover championship will be up for grabs, but it's not tonight. The people of the hunt will have to wait. And the people of What's Your Grail in the chat joining us tonight, you're going to have to wait because we're showing off grails tonight, baby.
So, yeah, we're just messing with y'all.
Yeah, it's too much fun.
So, anyways, you had to cut promos, but we have to do it. It's funny. So, anyway, guys, once again, it's another episode of What's Your Grails. and I'm your host, Tony Sanders, not the Toad. And my guest tonight is, if you can't tell already, it's a 90 miles from comics.
They all know who Y290 is, Tone, because YouTube is 90, baby.
YouTube's 90. So I always start the show off, bro. You know how I started off. What do you consider, man, your holy, grail?
I mean, I guess the Holy Grail, just like probably everyone else that's been on this show, the holiest of holies for them is probably going to be Detective Comics 27. Just it's the character that, gets a lot of people started into comics, into if it was the animated series, the movies growing up in the, as kids in the 90s and stuff like that. So the holiest of holy would definitely have to be that one. And, I guess it's just one of those things like, yeah, you probably will never get it, but you never know. You gotta be optimistic. Something could happen. There's a lot of books, a lot of grails you could say in my collection now that I thought I would never have, but then again I do.
That's true, man. Yeah, that is true.
I mean, we know it's like super far-fetched and out there to think that you would get one, but hey, at the same time, you never know. Something
I always wanted to be like the guy that comes across that little old lady that's cleaning out her attic and I'm giving this away. This is a box full of like old school books or whatever. And she just doesn't know, and you're like, oh well, you need to keep some of these, and then like she's like, oh, you can have this one then for being so nice. You get that grail that's just like everybody has that comic book like hunting dream where it's like, oh wow, I struck Eureka, gold everywhere. And
I mean, I do have one story like that, and I guess it could lead off to our first grail. And it's kind of a story, and I've said it before in the past. A lot of people that follow my channel, they know about it. Let's see if I can pull it. Yep, there it is. Let me hide it from you real quick, Tone. Let me hide it. Right. Just so I can tell the story. So in a sense, almost kind of like what you were saying, you always expect to go through like a collection and find like one of those big books and be like, oh my God, So yeah. This was back in November. A buddy of mine, he works at a Firestone. I needed to get some, routine maintenance done. Went, met up with him there. He's bringing me up, you can say pretty much checking me out. And he's asking me about the YouTube channel, the comic book stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, man, everything's great. And his boss hears me and goes, oh, you collect comics? I'm like, yeah, I collect comics. Why? And he's like, oh, I got like a whole bunch of books from when I was a kid that I used to read that I'm just trying to get rid of. Like they're just sitting there. So,
oh man,
like, would you be interested in that? I'm like, yeah, of course. I'd be super interested in that. So about a week later, I meet up with him, and he's got it's a big Tupperware, plastic Tupperware of comics. Nothing's bagged and boarded. I'm like, all right, whatever. Let me just go through it and let me see what I find. Well, I go through the collection. There was a lot of House of Mystery and horror stuff. And at the time, I didn't know anything about it. So I didn't know that stuff. But there was a couple Marvel stuff there. So I went through the Marvel stuff. I find a Thor 229. I'm like, okay, that's a cool book, key to have. I find a Strange Tales 180 and 181.
Oh, really?
I'm like, wow, yeah, man. I'm like, all right, cool. And then I also find an Avengers 126. I think it's the first appearance of Gaviton. It's one of those characters they use in the Shield, I think.
The Graviton?
Graviton. Graviton. Yeah, Graviton. One of those villains, yeah. And then there's this, actually, and it was actually the second book that I pulled out of the box, which is crazy, but this was the biggest grail of them all. But at the time, it wasn't signed, so it's also a grail, but it's also a signature grail now. But there was an X-Men 94.
Yes.
And, and ready for this, Tony, and to your point on that dream, 5 books there, and I'm like, yeah, man, I'm interested in these 5 books. And he goes, cool, how much you want to offer me? I'm like, I have $20 cash on me. He goes, all right, cool.
Dude, that's the hustle.
So
man, I can't beat that. That's good.
Yeah. So and then I was able to get it signed by Claremont back in March at Revolution Con. Unfortunately, it was right before my wedding, so I just could not afford to get my book slabbed. But I was like, you know what, man, it's cool, it's mine. I know I got it signed. I got some pictures with him, and it doesn't matter, cool. And I always thought about it too. If I sent it in, it might look cool with that green label.
Yeah.
So it's in one of those things. It doesn't really matter to me, So, let's see yours. Let's see.
You know how to grab it. You know how to grab it. The infamous sketch grill. Nobody has this. Nobody has the sketch grill. Nobody's got the sketch grill. And it's side too. It looks good though with the yellow.
No, for sure.
All the yellow on it. It just looks great.
No, it looks beautiful. I mean, and this is a low copy. It's probably maybe, it could use a cleaning for sure, but the Mylar definitely helps it make it look a lot better. But it's probably like yours, a 3. But I got it in a stack of books for $20, bro. You
can't beat that, man.
You cannot. And once again, just one of those grails. And to your story that you wish you had, one of those dream stories. In a sense, it wasn't the Detective Comics 27, but it was an X-Men 94.
Hey, hey, good enough, man. It's good enough.
So,
as people, if you didn't check it out on Instagram, I hit 1,000 subs. Thank everybody. And if you're in the chat, sub each other up because everybody needs subs. And if you've not subbed to Chad, his link is in the description. Sub to him too. But what I'm doing is I hit 1,000 subs. I'm very happy about that. I never thought I'd do that. I was happy to hit 100. And so for me doing that, I'm going to give away some eBay cash tonight. And you know how I do it. I just don't give it away. You got to play to get paid.
Yeah.
So let's see. I got 25 eBay bucks. And
I know about this all too well, actually.
Oh, yeah. So let me see. What could I? Oh, that would be a good one though. Okay, yeah, you'll know this one. I'll do this one. I'm gonna make it easy for y'all this time. This one time, I'm gonna make it easy. When it's about our guest, when Chad won the hunt, cashed in, what book did he use? Don't say nothing, Chad.
Super easy. And I guess
he won. It's the winning book. If you watch the show, it was one of the best ones we did.
Yeah, for sure. No, they're missing out. There it is.
Oh, I see it.
There it is.
I see
there it is. JT knows.
Yeah.
No,
I think I got it.
He's off. He was just off. We want to see there it is. Hold on. Steve White.
No, I think I got Issue said it though.
Did he?
Yeah. He's a mod. Yeah, he said it. Mm-hmm.
I didn't even see his come in.
Yep, I got issues. Said it first. I got issues. I got you. I got issues. You know, I got you, bro. So I
You
got
talking
issues.
about-
Won that one.
Damn, I didn't even see him come in. That was in fast.
Yeah, he was in. Yeah, he's a moderator. And there,
No, for sure.
even
I'm
though
looking
he's a
up in.
anybody can get in except for Chad because he's on the show.
Well, okay. Well, I guess that will lead us to, I guess, another grail of mine, and kind of what you did earlier.
Yeah, go ahead.
You gave away the $25 by asking a question, and I actually won this book from you. It's a villain. It's probably my favorite villain, Grail, and it's actually still on my list. I haven't gotten his first appearance, but it was his origin. And what was cool about it is you asked the question about the channel, and it was like a personal, question about the channel. Because I think the one before that was like, Andy Circus question or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So it was really cool to win that because I'm a big fan of yours, all as you know, and The Hunt, and now being on this show is awesome because I've been a huge fan of this show. But the next book I'm going to show off is just Grail of mine because it's the origin of Thanos and it's Captain Marvel 33, and I didn't own it. And what's cool is I won it. So even here on I'm showing you the hustle, baby. That's what I do.
Yep, he won, and that is a good book to have. Like,
Oh, for sure.
like,
And it's a great read. Oh, man. Super, super great read. Starlin killing it. Art and story. Super out there. I'm making Tony work tonight, as you guys see.
yeah,
Making
you
him,
see this?
I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah, walk
I'm,
across my room and stuff now to bring stuff to y'all. I mean, like, I'm running out of stuff to show people. I actually do have a lot of stuff to show people, but yeah, I'm on the hunt. I can't show nobody nothing.
oh, that's the worst.
Only
I'm almost,
the,
I'm
like
almost
the main people that get to see stuff that I show, I would say would be definitely Erod from New York Warriors, Big E's, and usually Alex the Comic Quarter. I'll send him so, and I got issues sometimes, and Hulk nuts. I'll tell them, but like I won't let anybody else know really. But yeah, this is this is mine. So that makes me and Chad Rail Bros.
yeah, I just got to get mine slabbed and signed now.
Yeah.
I'll make that happen. I think Starlin, he'll actually be at, he'll be at,
He has like the. I'm glad he put his signature down here because he has the.
you know what, man?
Signature.
I'm gonna make that happen because I'm actually putting together a stack of books that I want to get sent off to CGC, and I know Starlin's gonna be at SuperCon in a month. So you know what? I'm gonna get a slab, and it's cool because it was your book. So we'll see we'll see what the grade comes back as. Not that
Yeah,
it
let's
matters
see.
to
Because
me.
I mean, like I'd like to know myself. Because like
Yeah.
anytime I like give something away to somebody or send something off, like and they get it graded or whatever, that's cool because it's in the community and you get to see what it is, and you get to go back and check stuff out. So,
No, for sure, man, and it's Starlin, so gotta
yeah,
have him sign it.
yeah,
Got it. He's gonna be there. He's gonna be there. All right. Well, we all know the book. I guess I know you're running out of stuff to show, but I can
Oh
show.
no, I got. But
I can
I'm gonna,
show
let
the
me give a
one,
quick
the other
shout
one
out
that
to
was just
Chad.
mentioned. The one I won the hunt with, double cover, Hulk 102. Just sick stuff right there, man. Double cover, bro. Like it seriously could be the only one in the world. I was, me and Jeff were talking one time, uh, like on an off-air chat, and he was like, "Bro, seriously, it could be like the only slab double cover in the world." I'm like, "You're absolutely right." And there's like no way to check that. Like, there's no way to check it on the census. So I don't know. There probably is another one out there. I'm sure there was another smart person that got a double cover and was like, "Yeah, we got to slab it."
So, yeah, that's kind of crazy though. Like this double cover. I seen something on eBay and there was a double cover book, and I was like, man, like I thought about buying it because of you, and I was like, dude, I'd like to get that, and then like slab it and stuff. But the dude was asking like a crazy amount for it, and I was like, and it wasn't even like he said on the thing. It said like the outside was probably like a 6 or something like that, but the inside was like a higher grade, and I was like, I didn't pull it though. I was like, nah, I'll wait. Because sometimes, man, like when you're out there looking for stuff, it's a cool thing to like today. I almost bought something, and I could just hear my wife in the background just It wasn't the $300 limit thing. I was clear of that, but it was just like I could just kind of hear her anyway. So I was like, so if you hear that, if you ever hear your wife's voice in the background for
It's a
nothing,
no. It's a
it's a
no.
no. It's a no.
Yeah. I'm
So
taking notes. I'm saying I can already hear it already. From
oh yeah.
I can already hear it already. That's too funny, man. Too
Give a
funny.
quick shout outs to the Gray Man,
Oh, yeah.
Biggie Shack,
We got
Mr.
a ton of great
Gretzky.
people in the chat, man.
Yeah, we got a lot of people here. Comic Blaster 74, what's up, bro? We got the Dorkeries in here, what's up? And then we got the Model Vault, and then we got Robert, what's up, man? The Comic Book G Spot Galvin. He be putting it out there. And then we got Caleb in here, Caleb Comic Smurf, the Bandit. You better watch out for him, man. He was riding dirty today. Did you see him on Instagram?
Yeah, I saw him right there. Shout out to Caleb, man. He hooked me up on reviewing a half show on my channel earlier. He came in the clutch. We talked some turtles with me. We even broke off and spec'd on some Donnie Cates, so you can go check that out if y'all want.
JP Budget Collecting, what's up, bro? How you doing? And then we got Who Dat, what is up? Who That's still mad about the screw job.
Yeah, he still talk about it, you know?
Oh, yeah. We all got screwed that game, but hey, man, that's a future Hall of Famer now. You can't take it away from. I mean, it's in the record books. You can't take it away from Jeff. I mean, it was a screw job, but it wasn't by us.
Bro, which is crazy, man.
I know. It's like people. Like I tell people all the time, well, like when you come on the hunt, we don't know. Like it's whatever the chat decides, dude. I tell people. It's
yeah, bro. Trust me, man. I've fallen victim. Conspiracy victim, right here. We all know it. That's still my title.
And
well,
hey, JM Comics, what's up, guy? So anyway, let me show you one of. Oh well, can't show that one. That's gonna be bad.
Oh man, we'll wait till Friday.
Oh, I showed all those. Oh, like I don't know. I just like these because I'm been in. These aren't grails or anything, but these are just like I like the Flash lately, man. If y'all haven't been reading the Flash or watching the show, like man, come on, like Flash has been killing it. So I've been picking up all kinds of Flash stuff lately, just killing stuff. Actually, I do have. Where's my package at? I had a package. Oh, here it is. Quick, I'm going to do a quick unboxing. This is from AOK from Catrin Figures. So I'm about to open this up. So yeah, on this show you get all kinds of weird stuff we do. Lucky Jeffrey's not on here because if Jeff was on here, it'd be worse. Oh, I love Jeffrey.
No, Jeff is the man.
Oh yeah, I told you, man. Only
He
person
almost won the hunt, not even being on the show last week.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He got like 3 votes.
He gets votes. He told me one time he gets votes on other people's channels that he's not even on. And I'm like, what?
I think that happened on
so I think
Dollar Bin Dive with me and Smurf, actually.
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
He's got like it said like Jeffrey, and I think people like when they can't decide, they just say Jeffrey. We're gonna do it.
Bro, for sure. It's
and
easy.
It's easy
to vote for Jeff. He's so likable.
Jeff's the man, man. Like you know the real like the first time I seen Jeff, it was like he was doing one of my contests, and like, but I'd seen his channel before and I'd watched a few of his videos and it was pretty entertaining, and but like he was doing like a video of mine, like an entry or whatever. But like what cracked me up was he did his video. That's what it was. He did his video for his entry to his contest. I think it was like 200 or something like that. But he was dressed up like he was like suited and booted, and I thought it was kind of hilarious. And I started watching the video, and I was like, man, I want to work with this kid. And that's when I hit up JD and him, and man,
the hunt.
Yeah.
The hunt began. That sounds better.
Yeah. So, oh, cool. This is cool. So, all right. Recently, I picked up. You see my pops back there. I don't really have a lot. I got Thanos, and I got Iron Man, and I got. I just picked up what is that? Quicksilver. Yeah, Quicksilver. Okay. And I got a. That's not even a pop though. It's a Q Fig Doctor Strange. I don't even know what that is.
I know what that is. I mean, you remember I'm part of that MCE family, bro. Marvelous Entertainment. So
Yeah.
Statues, pops. I mean, I have pops, and that's a whole nother black hole. But I try to keep my pops in the Star Wars realm. That's where I get like my Star Wars fix done.
Oh, where is this at? Because I would be so mad if I can't find this book.
This must be good. I loved your reaction there. As I was
Yes,
talking
because
about
this is like
pops.
a book that I was, well, a book that I was happy to get. I'm gonna just start doing like TJ and just y'all gonna find me buried under slab somewhere. 'Cause I need to put, but Cat Ren figures, she got me this pop because I recently got one of my grails, which was, I think I see it. Hold on, let me see. Too many slabs, too many books.
Such a terrible problem.
Yeah, I don't know where I put it in.
I love that. I limit my pops to nostalgic things. No, best comment so far in the chat. JM Comics. When can we vote for Jeffrey to win? What's your grail? Shout out to JM.
So anyway, I can't find the book right now, but as soon as I find it,
We'll remember the book.
oh, you're gonna remember the book. But this is awesome, man. This is
Oh, dude.
so you know what this is going with.
Yeah, for sure. I remember you showing that off.
Yeah, so that's going in front of my crow. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, Cat Ran. And then also in here is another pup. Let me see. Oh, sweet. I didn't even know this was in here. And I love this. I just watched the movie of this. And I don't care what people say. Like, I watched The Punisher with Thomas Jane with John Travolta.
Oh, yeah, back in
That holds up, man. I don't care what you say. Oh, I mean, like the Netflix series is great and all, but if you go back, just go back and watch Thomas Jane Punisher. That movie holds up. John Travolta alone in that movie as the villain holds that movie. so to get this is kind of cool too. I love the Punisher and like yeah, that's cool. So I'm gonna have to get a little something to go with this because of Cameron. So thank you, Cat Ren Figures. Thank you, Mark. Thank all you guys over at Comic Core. Y'all are awesome. Now, since I could not find the book, I will show another book. That is, oh, no, that's not it. No, that's not it. Oh, where is it? Here it is. Now, I consider this a grail. Now, this is a grail to me because this team is undervalued. This team got left in the dust because they had a Justin Timberlake in the group and he left and he took all the fame and money with him. And I'm talking about Wolverine. He took off and left Alpha Flight. So Alpha Flight is his boy band that he left. So, but yeah, Alpha Flight, man, yeah, that's a book. And look, old school Red Label.
No, I see that, man. I was just gonna say it's crazy.
Old school Red Label.
Yeah, that's a sleeper book. 120 and 121. I got a books I need to actually go out and get because I would tell you this, man. That's a great team to bring in to the MCU. Yeah. Cosmic Way, you can bring in Wolverine, Guardians, just just something to spec on, like nothing crazy. And another team, like, and I know something, but Starjammers, that 105 or 105 or 107, Starjammers is another X-Men space team that they can probably, somehow draw in X-Men and other characters. But yeah, man. Yeah, I think that's an awesome book, man. Like, honestly.
And shout out to JM Comics. Yeah, if anybody has never seen the Thomas Jane, where he's doing the laundry and he's like pretending like he's like the Punisher, and it's like, dude, that video was worth watching because he could do it again. I never understood why they never did another movie with him in it, and he killed it in the first. I mean, like Kevin Nash was in the movie. Come on, people, Kevin Nash. He got like the Big Russian. That's Kevin Nash. If you don't remember, go back and look. Oh man, but yeah, so that right there is another grail of mine. So I guess it's time for some trivia.
All right, we're giving more giveaway, more trivia.
Okay, so we'll keep it on the Punisher then, since we're talking, and we're gonna keep it on the Thomas Jane Punisher movie. Trivia facts, because I just watched it. Just watched not that long ago. All right. So let me see. What would be a good one? What would be a good one? Oh, okay. No, that'd be too easy. Yeah, I got one. Okay. So, all right. In the movie, Thomas Jane is he's Frank Castle or whatever, and his family gets killed, and the story or whatever. In the movie, who was Frank Castle's daddy played by, and what movie is he famous for? Everybody's looking up Google right now.
For sure. I like Kenny's question. Is YouTube 90? You best believe YouTube is 90.
He said Tony Danza.
Yeah, there's a band out there called Tony Danza's Tap Dancing Extravaganza. I love that name.
That is a cool name.
Yeah, super cool.
You're gonna make me look that up just to see the music. Be like, hey, what did they play it? Okay, yeah. What do we get?
It's like a.
He's at Robert Duvall, Days of Thunder. No.
Grindcore, hardcore.
Come on, nobody knows the Thomas Jane movie. Come on. This is good because this is gonna make a lot of people go back and look at the Punisher again, the original part. And I'm not talking about the one with Dolph Lundgren. I'm talking about the one with Thomas Jane. And it was recently made like in what? It's like 2004. So.
Yeah, wasn't it? Yeah.
Well, bingo! The Dorkeries got it. Roy Schneider and Jaws. Yes. Hit me up on. Do you have an IG, Instagram, or?
Find them somewhere.
You can find me on Instagram. Just tag me up on Instagram, and I'll send you the code.
And that's it. We got 2 winners tonight.
2 winners. Yes. The guy and the guy in the movie that plays his dad is the guy that's the movie Jaws. That's like, we need a bigger boat. Yes.
Sweet. All right. So you showing another book? You want me to show another one?
You show another book.
Show another one? All right.
Yes.
Guess another Grail. I don't know. I guess you could say, I guess a Grail to me, and shout out to my brother, Highly a Comic Bro, because I was able to get this from him. But this is my Robin Grail. This is my favorite Robin. And, I got it slabbed. I have a raw copy of it, but they get a slabbed one. But my favorite Robin, I guess, maybe surprising to some, maybe not to others, but is Damian Wayne. So there's a 655 first appearance, Damian Wayne, 9.8.
And believe it or not, like, I'm not a real big Batman fan, but I will buy Batman keys, and like that is a book I've looked for before. And even that, I don't like the ugly brown one though, and everybody wants that one.
Yeah, I have that one too, raw copy, but I guess this is the one that is considered,
the one.
The one that everyone, the first. I think what's it say on here? It says first appearance, cameo on last 2 pages.
Comic Head says I don't do softball trivia. No, I don't. Like if I'm giving you my hard-earned money, you're gonna have to work for it. Just like I do. So yeah, my trivia questions are like sometimes. I think the hardest one I ever gave some, and they answer them though. But the hardest one I ever gave, I think, was like a 3-parter, and it got answered.
Yeah, so that's my Robin Grail, I guess you can say. I do have a couple more signature Grails, I guess, because I know that's a big thing that you have on your channel. And this next book is kind of cool. It's a signature Grail. It was actually a gift from a coworker of mine. I'm the store manager, and she, was transferring out to another store. So I guess like as a parting gift, she actually got me this. Like she knows.
Don't let your wife hear that.
No, she knows. And shout out to Danny.
Hey, my wife was in the back. She was in the background when I was showing the Cat Ren figure stuff, and I'm just waiting for the knife stab. Like, oh.
Yeah, that's super.
Because you can feel the laser beams, but it's just, she knows it's just.
Yeah, no, but the wife actually. used to work with her too, so you
Oh,
know,
okay,
she knows
okay.
who she is. Yeah. So anyway, shout out to Danny. She knows nothing about comic books. She just went into a comic book shop and like just, I guess, just kind of knowing me, sorta like, and figured out to get me a book. And she gets me a slabbed book, and on top of it, and it's my only signature series book. And I can't believe this was a gift from her because she knows nothing about comics, but it's an Amazing Spider-Man 800 Bagley variant signed by Mark Bagley. And, you know, I know a lot of people are
That's
Mark Bagley fans, of course.
that's my favorite dude. He's one of my favorite artists, dude. I don't care.
Yeah. So this is definitely my signature, one of
If
my signature grails. And it's cool because I actually
quick shout out to Goat99. He said he read the book Jaws, and the Hooper scientist guy was banging Brody's wife. I did never know that, and that's kind of jacked up. So I wish he would have got ate by the shark in the movie. So, but yeah, that Bagley dude. Like, if you want a team drawn, get Bagley. Mark Bagley can draw all
Bro.
kinds of teams.
I mean, just for and then I guess you can say more Bagley grails, and this one might be a little excessive, and I guess you can definitely say it's a grail of mine. But first appearance of Carnage, you know, yeah, I'm a Carnage guy. I love me some Carnage. And then shout out once again to my brother Highly Comic Bro. He hooked me up with the slab as a wedding
Dude, I
gift.
think this is the first time we've seen the trifecta grail.
The trifecta grail. There it is. Yeah, I love how every time someone comes on the show, you make it like a new thing. You know?
There we go.
So the trifecta grail right there, first appearance of Carnage. So, and there's more Bagley goodness. Like, who doesn't love them some Bagley? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So.
Mine's at CGC right now, like waiting for it. You know, it says grading process, and then he's waiting for it to come back. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that book that you know, the first appearance of the red and yellow Iron Man armor that Smurf sold me. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for Avengers. Was it 12 or whatever? Where Iron Man's got the Infinity Gauntlet. I'm waiting for that.
Oh man, you sent that off too?
Yeah. I sent a lot of stuff off that day. I was like, man, all right, I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for because this is all in one order. So it's that one, but they're like 3 different shipping things because it's like I wanted the personal what's that the title heading or whatever it is right here for the Iron Man thing. I wanted that. And even though it's an Avengers book, I'm putting Iron Man on there. I want Iron Man. I don't care.
Nice.
And so I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for I'm waiting for my Legend of the Blue Marvel to come back too. So that's a book I got for like either free or like $2. And that's if it comes back even like a 9.6, that's like a almost what $300, $200 book or something like that.
Sick.
It's like,
well, that's gonna be a nice video and unboxing once you get all those in.
Who knows? It might make it on Bro Talk. like,
awesome.
all right. The people are like, when the heck are you gonna do Bro Talk? Dude, I was gonna do Bro Talk a couple days ago. I hit Jeffrey up, and like Jeffrey fell asleep again. So,
I like the randomness of Bro Talk because you had a random Bro Talk last week. It was just random. It was just like, you know, and I think that's what it should be. It shouldn't be scheduled, and it shouldn't have like routine because it's Bro Talk. It just when the bros get together, you know.
And so like it didn't happen this week because I hit Jeffrey up. We were gonna do it, and then like the time came that we were, you know, gonna hook up or whatever and get together to put the show together. And like I hit him up, and nothing happened. I was like, and he just got off work, and I was like, oh, I bet Jeffrey fell asleep because he's so work fatigued him, and he's sleepy, and he passed out. And I just put ha ha ha. I know you fell asleep. Hit me up later, bro, or whatever. And sure enough, the next day he was like, dude, I did fall asleep. And I was like, I know, man. I'm not worried about it. It's Bro Talk, dude. We get, whenever we can do it, dude.
That's how Bro Talk works.
So this one right here, I bought this as sort of a get in before you can't get in kind of deal. So it was like I can't get 80. I'm not going to say I can't get 181. I just don't want to spend the money to get it because it's ridiculous, and it's going to keep going up higher. So the thing is about those kind of books, though, is like the more, if you haven't noticed, the more that 181 has gone up in value, it brings the other 2 appearances up. So now you have 180, which is this. It goes up. It's this. It holds more weight than 182, but 182 is going up as well. So if you've noticed that, you used to be 182, nobody cared, but
Which
now it's like
I got me one.
exactly. See,
You know, I showed that off on the hunt.
so see, look, there's that, and then there's so if you hey, you get in while you can.
No, for sure. And to your point, like I'm starting to miss out on that 180 because it's starting to get super out of reach. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
So,
that's why I jumped. Like me and John's Comics for Kids. He bought one about either the same week or if not the same. Like I want to say the same week that I did, because like we both like I posted mine like early that day, and then John was like, "Oh, I'm gonna post," and I was like, "I already posted one," and John was like, "What?" And he posted it anyway. I was like, "Go ahead, man, let's do it," because it's like, I mean, we don't have 181, but like I said, like there's books out there that I want to get, but it's like. Dude, I got to keep the lights on.
same.
Oh,
Got married.
yeah.
I'm
Oh,
not-
yeah.
All right, I'm still digging through stuff here. Let me see if I can find.
So yeah, I feel you on that getting married tip, man. So that'll change a whole lot of stuff.
Whole lot of stuff.
So I'm gonna ask the chat. Now I'm on the hunt. I don't show you anything unless I'm on the hunt. Do you want me to show you one thing that I would have put on the hunt, but I'm not going to? Do you want to see it? Anybody in the chat? Nobody?
I want to see it.
You don't count.
Okay.
Do you want to see anybody? No, nobody. Nobody wants to see. Oh, Infamous! I see one. I see a
actually,
four.
that's my brother. Shout out to him, my brother.
Infamous, you said yes, Biggie. Oh, yeah.
Come on, man. We want to see it.
Let's see. Okay, so, man, I don't know if I want to pull it out.
Lay the smacketh down, Tone. As Comic Head just said.
Man, all right. I guess if y'all want me to pull it out, I'm not gonna pull out. Let's just say, like, I went crazy a little bit lately, and my wife had to pull the leash back on me because the tone was taking over Tony. My wife was like, "You need to calm down. You're not the tone. You're Tony. You're my husband." So I was like, okay. So this book right here, I bought it because it's a book that I wanted. Lately, I've been I don't know. Do I want to show this one, or I could show the other one? I got like
Show
four.
both.
I could show like 4 or 5, but no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm only showing one. I told y'all one. It's gonna be one. I'm gonna show you this one because I know you probably want to. I don't know if y'all want to see it or not. I mean, it's just one book. Okay, but I'll show you. It's a book that I wanted. I told a lot of people what I'm doing. Smurf helped me out on one part of that, and I just got to see if I can get. I got to listen to Who Dat and get the other part that I need. But I'm working on it, and so I don't have. And I am a firm believer of this, and I will tell this to anybody: if you can't get the first appearance, get the second appearance. So right now, I'm not saying I can't get the first appearance. I just can't get it in the price I wanted. So I did get the second appearance, and I got it in the price I wanted. I was gonna bust this out on the hustle, on the hunt, or whatever. But you know what? I don't. I noticed I didn't show a lot of stuff like new stuff on here. So I'll show this. No, it's not a cat book. They keep saying cat though. It's not a captive book, but I will show you a speculation book later though. But and I'm not big on spec, but I do like. But really, speculation to me, I'm gonna show you the book. Here's the book. Okay, this is should I tell you? I'm sorry.
Oof.
Tales of Suspense, number 40. Second appearance of Iron Man. First appearance of the Gold Armor. 1.8. But it shows so great, doesn't it?
Hey.
Say it don't. Look at
It's
this.
beautiful, man. And I love how you've inspired me. Like, certain, like I'm about to start stepping into that realm where, I've gotten a lot of the books modern that you can say that are grails. You know, I know some people are like, oh, you can't, like, for instance, and I'll show it off. I know it's not anything like that, but like some people don't consider this a grail. Like, how can you consider ASM 300 a grail? You know, and grail's a term for however you want to use it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
But I'm starting to get past that point where I'm getting all these modern books that I've always wanted as a kid and starting to dive into that. And I've been inspired by you to like look for those 1.8s, those 1.5s, those 2.0s, because bro, if you can get it at the right price, low grade's better than no grade, man.
Yeah, and it's a stepping stone, man. This is a stepping stone for an upgrade if you want to upgrade.
Without a doubt.
For me, I'm not about the grades. It's I got the book.
Yeah.
But see, like that, so now I have the first appearance of the gold armor. I have the first appearance of the red and yellow armor. I have the first appearance of the Centurion armor, which is the silver and the red and silver. I have that. And I have everybody should have that. It's like what, Iron Man 200 or something like that, or something like. And it's the but I have it somewhere. But that, and then I just need to get the original armor, so that's on my list. But yeah, man, like grades to me, like that's what sometimes I think hinders. And I'm trying to break down that kind of thing. Is like it hinders, like like people collecting sometimes because they like, oh, I won't buy that because it's a 1 or a 0.5. Dude, if somebody's like, hey, I got a 0.5 Amazing Fantasy 15, but nobody wants it, I'd be like,
no, for sure. I mean, to your point, if you can get it at a good price, like, I mean, I'll say this, this ASM 300, and as I mentioned on the hunt, I brokered the deal with my Hulk 102 together for $400. This ASM 300, yeah, most people say like because it's a modern book, it needs to be high grade. Like, I'll tell you this right now, if I'm lucky, I think it's a 5, maybe a 6. I think it's probably like a 4. But I didn't have this book, and I was like, man, I need that book. I know it's low grade, and he's gonna, and I was already looking at this book, and he knew I was looking, so he threw in the deal. I was like, you know what? That's a great price for this book, low grade. I'll hop on it for sure. I'll take it. And I think that's one of those things where if it's a low grade, but it's a good price, yeah, man, you gotta hop on that, man. Like, if you know that you're not getting suckered, because there's a lot of people out there because they just hear, oh, first appearance, it's got to be worth that much. But no, you got to know what you're buying and looking at. Dude, that's awesome, bro. That is so sick.
That's like these two books right here. These are
I know. Bro, your X-Men story is great. I love that. Walmart parking lot. Walmart parking lot. I'll never
Walmart parking lot. Look at that. It's a freaking 1.8, and it looks better than most like people's like 6s or 5s. I'm like, serious. Look at that. Like, somebody, like, when I seen it, I was like, there's no way that this dude has this book and it's that for that amount. But hey, I got it. I got in on it. Got it. And now if you try to get one of these, it's crazy dumb to get one of these now.
Yeah, no, I know. One of those books. Well, that's why I'm happy I got my 94. That's like, my get on your 94s. I do got to shout out my brother, Highly a Comic Bro. He's under his alias, Raul Bautista. He's tell the story, who's pushing you on, and I won't lie. Both Highly a Comic Bro and Steve Whiting were both devils on my shoulder telling me to do it, because I was like unsure at one point, and they're both looking at me like, no, do it. And they're like, and I realized at that moment, like, they're right. Like, that's a deal I'm never gonna come across again.
Oh yeah, you got
it, man. I knocked out 2 grails in one con. Which was crazy to me. Then, like, the story behind that. So MegaCon, which just recently passed, my brother was there all 4 days. I knew I was going up Sunday, and he was kind of like scoping things out for me already, and he was telling me like he saw all the ASM 300s seemed to be pretty high price. He didn't run into a lot of 102s, so I was like, all right. And I kind of just put it on my mind I wasn't gonna get the 300, but I was like pretty set I was gonna leave the con with that 102. Like, that's what I wanted, And then long story short, come across the slab, and then the guy's also selling that. It was just like, he seemed to be too good, bro, and I'm happy.
Yeah, man, that's comic karma coming together, man.
It's too good. So shout out to Steven. Highly comic, bro.
This is the book that I got for like, I think it was like under $200 or something like that. But dude, this is the first appearance of Captain Boomerang. Another spec book because they're gonna be doing Suicide Squad 2. Who's directing? James Gunn. So this is gonna. It might go up. Who cares? I don't care. I just wanted it because it's a Flash villain. It's his first appearance. I got it for freaking cheap. It's a 5.5. Why is it green label qualified? Let me tell you why. Page 16 is missing, but does not affect the story. Incomplete. So a page is missing, but it doesn't affect the story. So I could crack this slab right now, read this book. There's another one of these books on not Instagram, but eBay. You can go look it up right now under qualified CGC. It's a 5.5. The guy is asking for, and it's married. It's a married cover. The book is all there. It's married, and the guy is asking for $350, and I did not pay that for this. But I'm just saying, this book is something that you could look into getting because it's a first appearance. It is a key early Flash book. I know a lot of people aren't DC fans or whatever, but hey, man, like I grew up on both sides of the realms. So I didn't really see hither there. I just always liked, long as they had, spandex and was whooping somebody's butt, I'd read it.
Yeah, no, I hear that. I got some DC. I don't show off. Well, I showed off some DC earlier. Let me see if I can.
So I guess I'll be putting this. I'll be showing this on Instagram tomorrow. Since I've showed it up on here. So yeah, I'll probably show it on. I don't know, but yeah, that's a book. I could have busted that out on the hunt. I might show it on the hunt. I don't know, but it's not gonna be like my hustle book. That sure wasn't my hustle. That's not the hustle.
People. First appearance of Red Hood.
That's a book.
Jason Todd as Red Hood. This is This is a great book to have in your collection as a Batman fan.
Yep.
You
know what book I've been looking for lately? The first appearance of Batman Beyond.
Oh yeah, that's one. Me too. But I think that's a great spec book to have. But that's pretty. I think it's going up, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's going up. It's getting crazy too. And here's another little book that a character they've been talking about, and this is fun. I ordered this book. This book came from England, and it's 50 pence. And I ordered it for the reason of the fact that they're expanding the MCU or whatever. So they're you don't know, they might bring in some crazy people or whatever. So a couple months ago they were talking about the Black Knight, and then they were talking about Captain Britain. So everybody's been specking on Captain Britain and the Black Knight. So I didn't get the first appearance. I have the one with him and Spider-Man, his first appearance in America. I have that one, and I have the first appearance of the one before it, where it's the first appearance of Arcade. So
okay.
Oh, get that too. Like if you don't if you're looking for that, get the. I wish I had those books with me. I don't have them with me. But if you have those books, it's the first appearance of Captain Britain. If anybody in the chat knows what it is, I can forget the name. Marvel Team Up, Marvel Tales or something like that. Marvel Team Up, yeah. Captain Britain and Spider-Man. Well, the first appearance of that is the first team up in them. That is the first appearance of Arcade, which is going to be kind of like a spec that they could use for a X-Men villain. Because if you don't know, Arcade was a pain in the ass to the X-Men, and so he was kind of like Mad Mod to the Teen Titans, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically what that's his first appearance is Marvel Team Up, which is the second. The first one is his appearance. Now the second one is Captain Britain's first
for
appearance.
America.
For America, yeah.
Yeah.
So
but his first appearance was in.
Yeah, it's key to get both of those. Get both of them together. Or don't just get the one with Captain Britain's first appearance. Yeah, that's a good book to buy. Yeah, it's a good spec. But get that Arcade one too, because I'm telling you, you need to be buying X-Men villains.
Bro, Sinister.
Yeah.
Mr. Sinister. Get on that.
Yeah, Sinister.
Get on that. I think that's the first one, everyone. If you don't have that, you need to get on that one now. Yeah, that one and Omega Red. Those are the two that I think that they'll plug right in to get all the 90s kids going crazy.
Yeah. And so that's I'm not this show. I know this show isn't about spec. I'm sorry about that, but I'm just saying but to me it's just though I'm just trying to help people out,
No, actually doing the same thing on my channel. I mentioned it earlier, and I mentioned it yesterday on my show. But Silver Surfer Black, if you guys have not read this, I picked up the digital copy,
The
and it's
artwork is crazy in that.
no crazy, no, for sure. But what's awesome about this book in the digital copy, there's like the direct edition, and it's got notes from Donny Cates to Trad Moore, and in the notes he specifies this panel where you see these big long gates, that's the entrance to Null's Kingdom. So that's the first appearance of Null's Kingdom, whenever that's going to happen in Absolute Carnage. And then he mentions that there's these three people in front guarding the door, and he tells Trad, like, he's like, do not make them look like Venom or any symbiote like. Have them look stone like for right now. We're trying to keep that, under wraps for the time being. So that's the first appearance of three symbiotes that we don't know yet, I think. So I've been spicking on that. I've been telling everyone right now, like, Silver Surfer Black, you want to make sure you're on that. And then the other one that I'm super hard on, and I have a slab of it. I showed it off. But that Carnage Born, man, this is when Carnage takes the Codex of Null and fuses with Null. So in an Absolute Carnage, which is this, and I know we went away from Grails and we're specking, but Absolute Carnage, when this drops in the summer, this is a combination of Null and Carnage, and that happens in this book, and people are going to be looking for that. So I'll tell you this now, no one is thinking about this or talking about it. It's super cheap and low, but once it all goes down, you're going to want to get on it. So...
And here's the other book that I was talking about earlier when they were talking about Captain Britain. It's Captain Britain #1 from the UK, 50 pence. It's his first, like, his book over there. So this is like a book that is magazine size, so it's not, but it's actually, his stories are in there. I actually have like the what's it called? It's a version of it where it's like just like all his stories basically. But yeah, so anyway, guys, sorry about that. But back to Grail.
We switched it up on you guys, little spec moment, that's what happens when you're...
So I'm gonna show you this one other Grail that I like to show every once in a while because it's one of my favorites. And let me see if I can find it. Nope, that's not it. Oop, can't show that one. Let's see.
I love Comics Misexplained. He's always stirring up the pot. I like that last Carnage run with the Carnage creature. Yeah, better than the Kate stuff so far, in my opinion. I love you, Jason. You're the man.
Ooh, can't show that one. Ooh, nope. Oh, this one right here. This one is it's a Grail to me because it's like one of the books that I first hunted down, and a lot of people are like, "Hey, and I will admit the movie wasn't that great, but I still love this cover. So this will always be like a book.
Yeah, man. No, bro, you're Captain. Well, you're Captain Marvel.
Oh, she's Captain Marvel. So
yeah, you had
so it's like by default.
Yeah.
So
I got another Grail. I got another Grail I could show you.
All right.
And then it's another modern book, but this is my guy, and I guess right on that Donny case. But first appearance, Cosmic Ghost Rider, Thanos 13. I got it signed by Mr. Cates himself. I love me some Cosmic Ghost Rider. He is probably one of my favorite characters that are, I guess, of newer characters that have come out in the last 20 years. So this is definitely a Grail of mine. Super, super stoked to have it. And
that's heating up. It's pretty much heated up, hasn't it? It's like people want that book. That's like one of the books they look for. Thanos 13, and then what's the other one? Is it 15?
15, yeah. That's the first appearance of the Fallen One, which is like the Silver Surfer, like he's black. So I'm sure Cates is connecting all of that, because if you read Silver Surfer Black, yes, he is connecting everything. So, but no, man, I love me some Cosmic Ghost Rider. That's when I need to find me slabs before it gets too crazy out of price. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's like I need to get I was trying to get, what was it? The first appearance of the heck is, oh, my phone's going off. First appearance of the Batman Who Laughs. Teen Titans, what, at 12?
Yeah, I have one of those. Shout out to my boy Highly Comic Bro, man. That guy, I love that guy. Anytime he's got something extra, he'll hit me up. Yo, you need this? We've worked something out, so that's my guy. Love that.
Yeah, it's good to have people like that in the community.
Yeah.
So, man, like I said, this, I'm gonna show this last book. This was a book that I had told everybody to get in a video a long time ago last year, and nobody heard me. And then, like, all of a sudden, it was just like, oh, everybody had to have this book, and I just kept laughing. I was like, dude, I told y'all to get this a long time ago when it was cheap, $1 book. Where did he go? It's not that one. Oh, yeah, I like this one. This isn't the book I was talking about, but this is a book that I just want to show because I've always loved this cover, and it's just a homage cover, really. But this is I don't know, and I didn't even realize when I bought this book. I knew it, like the guy wanted some money for it, but it was just like I wanted the book, and I had this sent off myself and had it graded and stuff. But yeah, go look one of these up. This is Captain America Comics 70th Anniversary Edition 1. And these go for kind of money. Like, I didn't realize until, like, I had it graded and I was looking it up one day. But this is the cover where it's like the homage to.
Oh, dude, sick. That is beautiful.
See, like, and then there's Bucky right there, and then he's like punching Hitler, and the guys are shooting at him, and that's what it looks like on the top right there. And then it's a 8.5, but I didn't have it pressed, so it could be a 9. So I don't know. But I never had it pressed or cleaned or anything. And then the back looks like that. So and it's got them on the back. But yeah, this is a book that look this up sometime, man. Look this up and see,
sure.
or if you are in the wild sometime, look and see if you can find one of these because these go for money. Like I think about raw, like $30 or $40. I want to say. I don't know, but that's a book. Like if you can't get the Captain America #1,
there you go.
Close enough, buddy. Close enough.
Close enough. Close enough.
Exactly. So
what else do I got here? I guess that Thanos 13 is also a signature grail because I'm a huge Donny Cates fan, and I've got to meet him on 2 different occasions and have him sign books 2 different times, and just awesome dude.
See, I've never got to meet anybody that cool.
Yeah, man. You get to meet Claremont. I met Claremont too.
Yeah,
Claremont's cool.
Yeah, Claremont's cool. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh look. First ever slab. This is my first grail. I mean, not really. I wouldn't say it's a grail, but I would say like it's my first slab that I bought, so I would consider it a grail because it's my first slab. And like I love the team, I love the story, and I love the book. So it's not really a big deal. But X Factor 1, man. I just love that. This is the first book I ever bought that was slabbed. I bought it. I was like, cool, because I liked X Factor back in the day, and.
The first book that I bought slab it's not really a grail, but since we're on it, where is it? I showed it off the other day. Here it is. Unfortunately, I don't have like a slew of slabs like Tony. I got just one little half box. So, but it's this 9.8 Obi-Wan Kenobi Star Wars variant cover. And I got it for $10 because it's straight up like cracked and like damaged.
But
so
still,
like,
that's a good deal though.
So I was like, yo, for $10, like you guys, like you want it for $10? I was like, yeah, I'll take that for $10.
It cost 20 to grade it.
Yeah,
20 to 30.
But you can say my first official slab outside of that will probably be I want to say it was this. It was these 2. Like, I bought these. Yeah, it was. I want to say it was these. I got these in a deal together for $60. And it's 2 slabs. And it's a 5.0, 238 first Hobgoblin with the tattoos, white pages. And the anniversary edition 8.0, the annual 21, I got it for $60 together. So these were like the first two
You
slabs
can't beat that.
that I guess I got that I was like, all right, like I wasn't really into slabs then. Like I was watching all you guys buy slabs, and I'm like, all right, but I'm like, yo, that's a good deal for some slabs and first appearance. So I'm gonna hop on that. So that's
Yeah.
kind of like started the slab craze for myself. So, and now like, yeah, bro. And now I'm starting to like really pick up on the slabs.
It's
It's insane.
crazy. It's like, yeah, it's like now I see how like a person could actually just like get like kind of just carried away sometimes. But man, I don't know. Like to me, I'd rather have them. Like I have raw books. I have like a whole thing of raw books over here on this side of my room, and like all my slabs are like over here and there. But like to me, it's like I enjoy having both. But it's like the books that I have like that are slabbed are the ones that I like this one right here. This is not even mine. It's my son's. This is his 9.4. And let me know if any of you have this because this man does not do comics anymore that I know of. But if he does, let me know because I want to get back in on it. But this is Mark Spector Moon Knight 56, signed by Stephen Platt, or as we call him, Splat. Dude,
Dope.
his artwork kills, man. Like back in the dude,
Oh, that looks sick.
like look at that, man. Like nobody drew Moon Knight like this dude did back in the day. Like that stuff is clean. Like I don't know, it was something about his artwork, man, back in the day that was just like when he drew something, it was just like so detailed up that it didn't even matter to you. It was just like just like him, Silvestri, and like Silvestri can detail like that, where it's just like it's so detailed, you're just like in awe. Oh, if I can find that raw, let me see. Let me
Oh,
see if I can
by
find
the
this.
way, my brother texted me, and well, I mentioned that was the first slab book that I bought for $10. The first slab that I've ever gotten was a gift from him, which was this Batman Team and T team up. So I guess I do got to mention that. Shout out to me, man. You're right. But that was the first. That was the first slab that I bought, and I said that was the first slab I bought. But this was the first slab in the collection, without a doubt.
Ah, yeah, the 9.8. That's good though.
You know. So
And
and I
shout outs to AML. What's up, bro? Good to see you again. And then Raul Batista's back here. Comics Mix Explained. Caleb. So yeah, man, like it's just been a crazy, crazy night.
crazy show. Yeah. I
Yeah.
got one more grail, I guess you could say.
Oh yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
And it was my brother. Well, I got a setup too. It's two grails, I guess, in a sense. And this is the last one of the night on my end. Shout out to my brother because he's the one that made it happen. I showed it off on the hunt last week. Y'all should know what it is. If you don't,
What was that?
let's see.
Oh, you want to see something really weird though? I think I showed this to JD, but he couldn't tell me what it was. I mean, all right, so I don't know where this came from. I got this from a local LCS, and I'd seen it, and I was like, "Yo, that's like Iron Fist," but then it says Shang-Chi. I don't know what it is. I don't know what, and I've opened it up and looked on the inside, and it's actually Iron
Let me
Fist.
see it.
It's the first appearance of Iron Fist. Look,
Oh
but it's
wow.
it's like in a Slavic or some kind of middle, like just like a foreign language. Because look, it's like a what is it? Yeah, like right there, you can't even really like how it's spelled or whatever. Like, and then like the Masteriana or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, that. So, which is weird because it's got Shang-Chi up here, right? But then it's got,
Iron Fist on the cover.
and that's the first appearance of Iron Fist right here.
Yeah.
So, like, we're gonna open this up. We're gonna delve deeper into what's your grails and what's this book. Maybe Chad, we should start a show. What's this book?
Yeah, let's do it, brother. We can make it happen. You know?
So we're gonna check this out real quick. So now, all right, I open it up. Now, what's that look like to you? Doesn't it look like Shang-Chi?
Yeah, it is for
Yeah,
sure.
it's like Shang-Chi all up in there and stuff. You know, and then let's see. And it says number 5, 1974. And it's got, yeah, Shang-Chi in here. There's Shang-Chi. So what the heck do I got here?
I have no
It's
idea.
in black and white. Let me see. Now this shows him.
It's in Mandarin. It's in Italian, German. That's what's all coming in.
Well,
Mexican
look,
Spider-Man 180 is my all-time Spidey Grail.
look, I mean, the artwork's pretty cool in it, though. I mean, like, this
Oh,
should
that
be
is
in black and
beautiful.
white.
No,
And
for
like,
sure.
what's sad is like I can read some of it, but then it's like some of it I can't even make out.
That's a cool book, though.
Oh snap, yo! Jim Kelly. Jim
Oh,
Kelly from Enter the Dragon. Come on,
that's
man, Jim
fire.
Kelly. That is bad, yo. Jim Kelly's in here. Oh, look, it's more than just one. Look, he's all up in the book. Yo, oh, look. Oh, it shows you how to do like karate moves and stuff.
It's a comic and karate lesson book. All in
Yeah,
one.
sweep the leg. Oh, but look, yo, it is the first. Look,
Sweep the knee.
look, it's the first appearance of.
Oh, so it's both of them, maybe.
Yeah, both of them are in here. That's crazy.
That's cool. That's a cool book.
So
How
that's
much you get it for?
like $20. I didn't. I was like, cool, man. It was like, so that's kind of a cool book there, right there.
No, that is cool. All right, my last grail of the night, Tony. Well, as we all know, I feel like it should be a grail on everyone's list. I found this. I hunted this down. Submariner, Iron Man #1, or Iron Man Submariner #1. I reversed that. But I found this. But shout out to my brother because he gifted this to me as my wedding gift, and that's that Invincible Iron Man 8.0. And this is probably the holiest grail in my collection for sure.
Man, never let that one go, buddy. For
Yeah.
sure.
That's definitely never leaving. And you know, I will say what's cool is these two books came out within a month of each other. So it's just really cool that I was able to get this 8.0 Iron Man and this 8.0 Incredible Hulk 102. So they look beautiful together. So
yeah.
That's Y290's What's Your Grail. And I want to thank you for having me, Tom. This was a ton of fun. And thank everyone in the chat, bro. This was awesome.
Yeah. Man, glad everybody showed up. This is what I showed tonight. This is the second appearance of Iron Man, first appearance of the gold armor. I wasn't gonna. And be sure, man, to tune in tomorrow for the hunt because we will be showing our asses. Basically, we're going all out for you guys tomorrow. So the hunt will be on tomorrow. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Chad, you got anything coming up?
Yeah, man, you already know YouTube is 90. I got a ton of stuff coming up, man. Every Monday night, you can check me out on MCE. That's right, MCE YouTube channel. All you got to type in is MCE. Go check them out. They actually have a 10,000 subscriber giveaway happening right now. Go watch that video. Be part of the 10,000 subscriber giveaway. There's a ton of gifts given away, but the big prize is a premium format Wolverine statue. Who doesn't love Wolverine? And who wouldn't want to put a statue next to their awesome comics? So go check out the MCE 10,000 subscriber giveaway. But every Monday night, we do a live show called That Geek Show. So check me out and the guys of MCE on That Geek Show on Monday nights. Every Wednesday night on my channel, 90MFComics, I talk comics, spec. We show off variants with my boys Javi and D-Hide. Check that out, 90MFComics. And every Thursday, Review and a Half Shell, talking Turtles with Who Dat Comics and more, C. Woodard, Comic Edwin Jabroni. And as you already know, you stupid idiots out there that don't already know, drink it in, man. YouTube is 90. And the tone, don't forget, I'm actually want to make something very, very clear. We all know that The Hunt is one of the most watched shows in all of YouTube. And we all know why that is. And that is because Y290 came in, cashed money in the comics in the bank. Sorry, getting a little hyped on myself, but I cashed in comics in the bank. And now the Hunt is the most talked about show of all time. And I'm waiting for my thank you from everyone. So you're very welcome, the Tone. You're welcome, the Underwearer, for putting you over and making you some sort of name. But I'm still here.
Shut your
waiting.
mouth. Know your role and shut your mouth, jabroni. Let me tell you something. The Tone doesn't want to hear you yapping doing this. The Tone only needs you to do one thing, and that's bring it, jabroni. When I catch you, I'm going to beat you, and I'm going to take your title, son. That's all it is to it. Quit running. So,
Like your championship.
so you guys, hey, we'll catch you later. We have fun. Be sure to check it out because I think the Tone has something in plan for McSands. We'll find out tomorrow on the hunt. Love you guys. Catch you later.